Rather than saying what I learned in taking this course, media ethics, it's better to talk about what I have learned by doing field notes. The first point is that most of functions of technology products are not used. The companies introduce many use of these products, but most of them are not used. So the use of many technology products has no practical effect. For example, Siri. It seems that iPhone X has the ability to render AR images at real time with its camera open. I thought that using iPad can help me to study more effectively, but the result is to watch YouTube in the bathroom. The second point is learn to understand how technology sneaks into our lives and even become our family member, and don't underestimate my loneliness. Maybe because I'm afraid of loneliness, that can give technology products a chance to become my family. I can't sleep without a smartphone. Just like when I was young, I couldn't sleep without my mother. I always wash my clothes while watching videos on iPad. It caused me to know that my underwear is not washed whenever I see my iPad. It's like when I saw my mother when I was a child, I realized that my homework was not finished. The third point is knowing that three different technologies are actually doing the same thing for me. For someone who doesn't like to call, such as me, an iPad can do assignments, watch videos, and connect with friends, just like iPhone and PC. Then, why do we waste time using three different things? Is this an excuse for us to give ourselves? Or is there so much different information to accept? This made me think. The most important thing to learn from the field notes is that technology makes us happy and relax simply, leading us to forget we have other ways to have fun. It's much easier to move our finger online than to organize friends to go outside. This simple happiness eventually leads us to become more and more lonely. Overall, without field notes, I can never rationally see the relationship between myself and technology. It means a lot to me. The field notes provide an opportunity to face the reality and to speak with the data you recorded. All of the things I learned from field notes can prove that the author's fear of technical explosion is not groundless. And before that, I never thought about thinking about the tools I was using. In fact, while we are addicted to technologies, we are no longer being able to make choices about whether we receive information. Most people think that a patriotic person has to accept all news from his country. If a person has morality, he should have no complaints about the Amber Alerts. If a person searches for how to write a resume online, then he will receive lots of advertisements about resumes. Is it that we destroy the pure land within our line of sight? The textbook says that people have the right to choose the information they want to see. Is this true? The right of people is just turning off their own equipment. My professor, Strangelove, he said that he does not have a mobile phone. I admire his life. His life is like an artist. Every day has a lot of time to think. This is my goal. What the Professor Strangelove told me are far more than the textbook. He treats me like a friend, not just like a student. He is open to change. He can make me enjoy the content that I don't particularly like. He can bring me more confidence in the class, change and expand my perspective on what I already know, and make my last semester more enjoyable. It's worth the course that I've been on the waiting list for 3 weeks.